I think once you see this presentation, you are going to find that we are unique, that we have something that nobody else offers. The program runs for students from kindergarten through high school. We're going to look at the online power reading program. We're also going to look at how you can provide differentiated instruction for every single child that uses this program and how easy it's going to be for you to differentiate. All right, now you've got your student, beginning of the school year. He's ready to get started on his power reading. He'll just read a couple of paragraphs, answer a few questions, and then it's scored, and then another passage comes up. Very similar to your standardized test where you have an easy passage and then it gets more difficult, more difficult, more difficult until eventually you max out. Okay, so now we're ready to start reading. Remember, he read at 3.6. The computer will automatically bump him up to stretch him a little bit. So they're going to place him in a 4.1 story. He's going to listen and follow along with this story 2 times. Okay? Now, I want to play just a little sample of the recording of this story so that you'll hear the speed.
Comic book heroes. When I was about your age, I loved comic books. I kept big stacks of them in the basement. I enjoyed the funny ones.
And when they do that over and over, that's when the words begin becoming sight words for those kids. Now, this is the actual length of the story. You had 1 page. This is the 2nd page of the story. This is the first buy-in for the kids. They see the lengths of the stories, and they are so excited because they know they can complete 2 pages. They're literature-based stories. When they start counting those stories, and you watch them, 21, 22, 23, and you defeat them before they even get started. So they love and they buy in quickly to the shortness of the stories. Okay, they listen twice to this story, and then they're going to play the game. This is the screen that will be up for the teacher, and this is the screen that the teacher has to fill in. The questions are going to look like this, and again, they have the option of having the question read to them or not read to them. So many of our low performers answer questions incorrectly because they have no clue how to read a question. I mean, they can't make any sense of it. So if they hear it, then they can understand more what it's asking. Dan is the person who's recorded the questions, and he has such a happy voice that I think kids will just click the sound just to hear how happy he is. Now, this is the exciting part. This is what makes us unique. We have topic choices. They love this. So they look up here, and these 5 categories are going to change each time. It's not going to be those same categories. So the kids are also going to learn categories. So that tells the child, Anthony, select 2 choices here, and he picks sports and nonfiction. As soon as he's selected his 2, look what happens. He now is given 4 choices. He has 2 choices under sports, and he has 2 under nonfiction. Okay, now this is the kind of report that you can generate from the kinds of stories to see what kinds of stories the child has read and how successful they were. The individual total report, now this is a great RTI report, or for your IEPs. This is the skills report. I mean, I love these reports. Okay, here's a progress report. This one the parents like and the students like because they can see progress. This is a group summary report that as a teacher, this one has all of your students listed on the same report. So you can collect your data for those kids. So power reading really is easy to implement, and it's so effective.